There is nothing quite like playoff hockey. Here we go. Sends a pass over. Glove save made by Dostal.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Ducks come up with the defensive zone draw. Now a quick pass to McNabb. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Just a simple save by Hill. Handles the puck. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. Anaheim's got the puck. Here's a short pass to McNabb. Coughs up possession of the puck. Passes all over to Seneca. Goes right to the crease. Gives them nothing in front.
Hill's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
The Golden Knights win the draw on their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And he makes the save with ease. Shot. Denies him again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Fires it. Can't get it to go. Receives the pass. Dorofiev's got the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop by Dostal.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And that's broken up. Anaheim's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Golden Knights in transition at center. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Moves it to Kolosar. Makes the save. Picked up along the wall by Kolosar. Quick stop. Big time stop.
Dostal's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Skates across the blue line. Shot. That goes off a twig. And he's ridden off the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Feeds it to Minchikov. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends it in deep. Vegas takes possession along the wall. The Golden Knights pick up steam and are on the attack. There's a shot. Takes it to the front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Taken along the wall by Granlund. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Vegas takes hold of the puck. Looks to pass it to Down. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Granlund. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Stahl's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Big time stop there. Feeds the puck to McNabb. Slides it diagonally to Stone. Fires it on net. Denies the clapper. Battle along the wall. And it's kicked away. Moves it quickly over to Johnston. Oh, he gets some lever on that. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Picked up along the boards by Eichel. And they keep the pressure on. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Works it across to Viel. Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. The Ducks take over on possession. And a great save. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Vegas is across the line and in the offensive zone. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Cutting to the front of the net. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Along the right side into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Minchikov. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
I just love this goal all the way around here, James. I mean, the incredible vision to make this pass. It's about seeing where that player is going to be one step before they get there and then hitting it tape to tape. That pass is on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Anaheim's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
The Ducks take possession here in the open ice. Terry's got it along the wing. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sissons. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Ducks have taken a 1-0 lead. Vegas takes possession off the draw. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Here's a short pass to Terry. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Takes the feed. Hannafin's got the puck in his own zone. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Scooped up along the wall by Korsak. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Vegas has had more shots, and yet they still find themselves behind in the first. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Marner. Over the line they come. Sends the puck across. And that goes off a player in front. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Tries to feed it over to Anderson. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gauthier. Handles the pass. Grabbed along the boards by Gauthier. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Slides it across to Dorofeev. Directed over to Lazar. Gains the zone through center. The Ducks have it from their own end. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Moves it to Eichel. Plays the puck up ahead. The Ducks gain control of it. Slides it across to Lacombe. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes the cross-ice pass. Avoids the poaching. And there's the save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Dumps the puck in. Vegas has possession of it now. Takes a shot. Turned aside by Dostal.
Hockey is harder and it's heavier in the playoffs, and you got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. You got to find ways to win the puck battles, and this right here sends a very clear message that they're ready to play. He just has a huge hit right there to ignite his team.
Vegas holds the shot advantage here in the first period, yet they still trail in this game. Anaheim's going to start with the puck in their own end. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck picked up by Saad. Oh, he gets his glove on that, and just enough to keep it out.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
And he makes the save on that play. Vegas gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick pass to Saad. Unable to reach that one. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Ducks take possession off the faceoff.
Ozone faceoff, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Inside the offensive end, now down the left. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James.
Dishes it off. Shot blocked by Hill.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Quick shot. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Here they come on the attack down the right side. The Golden Knights have the puck now. Quick pass to Korczak. Slides the puck to Stone. That's gloved by Dostal.
love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Vegas has outshot their opponents in period number 1, but they have not been able to shut the door at the other end. The Ducks win the draw. Lacomb's got it in the defensive end. Tries to the sweet spot. Denies him in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Dostal's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the frame has been played here. Anaheim's up 1-0. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Vegas has it near the wall. And he takes the dish. They've got numbers. Into the corner now. Anaheim's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Terry. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And now he moves it to Seneca. And the puck skips away after that move.
Zanecki's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
And they'll dump it in. The Ducks have it behind the net. Through pass ahead. Quick feed to Paling. Here's a shot. Too much congestion in front. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Stone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Dostal. On the attack, they come down the right wing.
McTavish has been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game, because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team, because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Vegas come out here with a lot of jump in the first, but they still trail despite outshooting them. Eichel's won the draw inside his own end. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Vegas takes possession at center. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. More than half the period has expired. Anaheim's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. On the rush. Vegas has it in their own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
The Ducks have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Ducks win the draw. Takes a shot. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck. A chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hill.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Anaheim's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Fires it into the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Downs moving it ahead. Vegas on the attack. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Feeds it across the ice to Minchikov. Down the right side and into the zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. They fight for it along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Smith. Downs across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Taken along the wall by Viel. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Shot! Glove save! Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Vegas has had some good looks, but they still find themselves trailing in the first. The Ducks win it in the defensive zone. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Angles it over to Gauthier. Takes the feed from the wing. The Golden Knights gain possession. And now he angles it across to Barbashev. Puts it on net. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Ducks have it now. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Passes over to Gauthier. Oh, huge hit against the wall. And you know he felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Stones him with the blocker. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. And the puck's kicked free. Bringing the physicality tonight.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. And that's blocked. Let's it go! With the stop. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And that's stolen by Hurley. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Carlson. The Ducks play it along the boards. Snaps it on net. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Slides it across. Shuts him down. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Works it across to Paling. Anaheim's moving the puck through center ice. Fires it. Blocker save. Vegas has possession of the puck. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. Takes the return feed. With possession along the wall. Shot! Glove save!
Well, these are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Vegas trails here late in the first period despite outshooting the opposition. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Shuts him down. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And now it's grabbed by Saad. And he takes the pass. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Dostal. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Ducks will play the puck from behind the net. in by Minchikov. Shakes off the coverage. And bunts it out of midair. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Marner. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Passes it to McTavish. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Turns him away. Vegas has possession of it now. The Golden Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. The easy glove save by Dostal. Anaheim's looking to break out. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Rocks him. Takes the pass. And now he tries to get it across to Barbashev. Oh, gets a little burst. They score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound.
Well, these are what we call tenacious goals, and you have to have a certain mentality to want to get to the dirty areas on the ice. You know that his coach will like this one as he fights for that rebound and buries it.
Vegas gets a monster goal here late in the first period to tie it up.
Yeah, and finally the bench team's connected, so you get a good shift from one line, and then it's followed up by another, and then another. So they're synchronized right now, and they're able to get the equalizer. They'll take that to the intermission, but they got to start the same way they finished the first.
Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a chance. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Vegas with possession in their own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Driving right to the front. Dostal's going to hang on for a whistle.
Barbashev's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Here in the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Good job handling up his opponent here. Dumps it into the O-zone. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Dishes it to Marner. Takes a shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Along the half wall with the puck. Poked away in the defensive end. Marner's got it into offensive territory. Shot! With the stop. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Great pass from the left wing. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds it on over to Theodore. Into the offensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick shot! And he comes up with it. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Slides it over to Kolesar. Passes it over. Big save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Ducks win the draw. Slides the puck to Zellweger. And he serves it across to Gudas. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Takes a shot. And he's got the answer for that one. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Here's a chance in front. And that's intercepted. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
It's time to support those around us with a monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items, and you can receive a free team poster.
2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Been a fun one so far. Neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Ducks are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Look out, here they come on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, what a chance wide.
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. You put yourself in a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating.
That's moved up ahead. Looks to get the puck over to Marner. And that's picked up by Lacombe. Great positioning in the defensive end. Steps across the blue line. Oh, look at the pass. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. And now he passes it to Kreider. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes a wrist shot, and the puck dies with a trapper save.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
The Golden Knights start with the puck in their own end. Pass to Dorofeev. Into the offensive end now. Shot! And kept that one out of the net. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Korczak. What a steal in his own end. They've got some momentum here. Fires it. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Smith. Nice zone entry on the left side. Feeds it over. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Throws it in. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And he feeds it down to Sissons. Through center. Moves it to Dow. Poked away in the offensive zone by Sissons.
Well, freeze frame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is a textbook poke check that turns a high danger chance into nothing.
Tosses it on to McTavish. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hill. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. He got all of that hit. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Carlson. That's gloved by Hill.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Golden Knights win the draw here their own end. Steps into the offensive end. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Johnston. The Golden Knights have it from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puts it away in his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. What a glove save by Hill.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Carlson's won the draw there on the attack. And that ricochets out McQuinn in front. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Misses over the net. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. And now it's grabbed by Zellweger. Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Now over to Eichel. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And he threw that one aside. Vegas has it near the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Dostal.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And, I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Granlund's won it in their own end. Feeds the puck across to Seneca. Here they come on the attack. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Golden Knights take it across the blue line. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Sends the pass over. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Seneca. Sends it over to Hanifin. Pass across to Howden. Moves it over to Minchikov. And serves up a little knock on the play. Here's a chance. And that banks off a stick. Puck scooped up by Seneca. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Anaheim's got the puck here in the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Killorn. Puck grabbed by Korsak. Vegas will play the puck from the corner. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Puck picked up by Saad. Angles it over to Dow. Slides the puck ahead to Hurdle. Dishes it off. Stones him in front.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a tie game. Hurdles won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Poked away. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The setters will glide into the dot. Palin's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Swats it out of midair. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. Takes a shot. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Quick cross-ice pass to Gauthier. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hurdle. Anaheim's got the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. Takes the feed from the left side. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights gain possession. There's a hit on the play. Gets it over to Trouba. Pushes it across to Viel. Moves the puck along the half wall. Comes up with a stop. Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Gaining momentum up along the side. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey.
Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Ducks look to start the transition game. And the puck's booted away. Grabbed along the board by Stone. Scrum ensues along the boards. From behind the net. Grabs the puck in the slot. Great save from in tight. And now he moves it to Kreider. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And now it's over to Stone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Johnston. And he makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Vegas has the puck here off the faceoff. Kreider's working it around in the corner. Taken by Anderson. The Golden Knights gain the zone. Shot! Monster blocker stopped by Dostal!
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
The Ducks are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Takes the feed, moving in. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Picked up along the wall by Hannafin. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he's knocked off the puck there. Handles the pass on the right wing. Sends it across. Taken along the wall by the Cone. Rips it. And that goes off course off a body. Hills opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Ducks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Quick feed to Saad. Quick shot. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Moves the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And we'll get a face-off after the offside calls.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Golden Knights have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Good stop by Dostal. Makes a save again! Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Vegas wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Moves into the slot. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Sends a pass over. Here's a shot, and that's broken up. McTavish is carrying it ahead. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes a shot. Stopped with the blocker by Hill. Vegas has the puck. And he sends it across to Eichel. Anaheim's looking to break out at their own end. Scrum along the wall. Vegas has it in the offensive end. Denies him. He got all of it. Oh, stops him again.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Anaheim's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come. Moves it to Terry. Anaheim's on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Sissons. Slides it diagonally to Anderson. Sends the pass across the ice. Stopped with ease.
Stahl's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Works it across to Smith. Handles the puck. Shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save. Scooped up along the wall by Down. Intercepted the pass.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Grabs him with the glove. Here's a short pass to Down. Dropped him in the open ice. Moves by the check. Gudas carries the puck in his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Johnston. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Dorofeev. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Vegas has possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Dorofeev. Receives the pass. Puts it on net. And that's blocked away. And now it's grabbed by Howden. Grabbed along the boards by Lazard. Great defensive stick work on the play. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Johnston. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Handles the puck from the left side. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And a great save. Here's a shot. And he comes up big again. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Shot. And he stakes that one with the glove. Slides it on over to Howden. Inside the offensive zone. Fires it. Way too much congestion blocks that. And it's kicked away. Trouba's taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Terry. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. They go on the attack from the left side. Goes to the crease. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Passes it over. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Terry's got it in the defensive end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Vegas takes hold of the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Kolesar. Comes up with the stop. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. The Ducks are playing the puck from behind the net. Passes it over to Paley. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Puck scooped up by Hurdle. Vegas is on the attack. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Dostal! The Ducks will play it in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McTavish. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Passes out front. And that shot's blocked. Vegas has it. Theodore's moving the puck through his own zone. There's a shot. Stops him cold. Picked up along the wall by Paling. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Glove save made by Dostal.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Golden Knights trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Eichel's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Here's a shot! There's a stop with the blocker by Dostal! Handles the pass from the right side. Seneca's got it in the corner. The Golden Knights gain possession. And now he passes up to Stone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Hill's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Ducks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Eichel. We got a penalty coming up here. Oh, what a stop by Dostal! There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Ducks will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
The Golden Knights get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
The Ducks will kill off a few extra seconds now. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Made the stop on the play.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Skates to the crease, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net, and it misses.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Hurdles won the draw here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Late goings of this period. It's a 2-1 game. The Golden Knights take possession here inside the offensive zone. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Vegas still trails here late in this second period, but they've had plenty of good scoring opportunities. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Hill's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Granlund's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Knocked away. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Fires it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of it up to deny them there. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Hurdles into the offensive zone now on the attack. He gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
the feed. Feeds the puck over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Battle along the boards. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Slides the pass over to Granlund. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Stahl's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. From the point, they take control of it. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks. But this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Gains the zone from the right. Moves it quickly over to Marner.
Killorn's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Big time stop. Trying to clear the puck. The Golden Knights remain a goal behind as they fail to convert on the power play.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
The Ducks will play it against the boards. Picked off by Theodore. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Slides it back to the blue line. Low side save.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
In the final moments of this period, it's 2-1. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by McTavish. Bumped off the puck. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Angles it over to Kozak. Turned aside by Dostal. Handles the pass. Quick feed to McTavish. Passes the puck over to Lacombe. Moves it to Carlson. Routine save made by Hill.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Golden Knights have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Terry. And he takes the dish. Denies him on the one-timer. Slides the puck over to Barbashev. Taken by Eichel. Takes a shot. Scores! They tied it up. And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Vegas hasn't been deterred all night. They were down, but look at that. They stayed with it, and we've got a tie game.
And timing is everything. The opponent's going to the dressing room having given up the lead, and now you're going into the dressing room knowing that you tied it, so momentum is in their favor.
And now he moves it to Barbashev. Shot! And he makes the save. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. takes the feed. Anderson's gained the line and on the attack. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Anaheim's won the draw. Here's a short pass to Lacombe. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick pass to Brandlin. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Stopped with the waffle maker by Hill. 34 seconds left. 29 seconds left. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And there's the save. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Here's the pass. Picked up along the boards by McNabb. Oh, and he makes another save. Gustav's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Anaheim's going to start with the puck in their own end. And now it's Petruba. Feeds the puck over to McTavish. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of it. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions in our skills competition. For tickets to one of the most exciting competitions this season, check our website out or call us here at the stadium.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Feeds it over to Brandlin. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Blocked in traffic. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Vegas has it behind the cage. Barbashev stick handling in his own zone. Puck grab by McNabb. Sends it over to Eichel. Poked away by Carlson. Seneca's lugging the puck. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Quick feed to Stone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And he takes the feed. Big time stop there. And that's intercepted by Lacombe. Moves it quickly over to McTavish. Can't keep a hold of it. Gets the puck over to Hurdle. And now he angles it across to McNabb. The Golden Knights played along the wing. Glove save by the goalie.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Ducks come up with the defensive zone draw. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Denied by the defender. The Golden Knights going to work on offense.
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Blake does a great job of finding position and tight here and corrals that rebound and goes up over the glove of the goaltender. That's a beauty shot.
The Golden Knights with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Feeds the puck to Kreider. Pushes it across to Gudas. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Quick shot! Turned aside with the glove by Dostal.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Vegas wanted to create more offense coming into this one, and they've done just that, leading early in the third. Marner's won the draw. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Marner's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Carlson's won it in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Kreider. There's a blocker stop by Hill. The Ducks have it now. Takes a shot. And then got cut up in traffic and goes off the stick. And he keeps that one out. Quick feed to Terry. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Vegas steps inside. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it by laying out. From the boards, he takes that pass. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Dorofiev's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Vegas still leads early in this third period. They have been busy offensively tonight. Paling's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Minchikov. Gains the zone through center. Takes a shot. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Lots of time left in this period. Vegas leads it 3-2. The Golden Knights take possession off the faceoff. The Ducks ready to go on the attack. Blistering shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Golden Knights will play from the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Dished on over to Lozon. Vegas brings the puck in from center. Shot! Oh, wow, what a bad save by Dostal! Slides the puck across to Viel. Sends it in on the attack. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. And that's off a stick. Puck picked up by Theodore. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Ducks have it from their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Through center along the wing. Pass it up ahead. No room for that one to get through. Moves it over to VL. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the wall by Paling. Slides the puck across to Hanifin. And he loses control here. And he gives it over to Dorofeev. And that's broken up by Paling. Takes the shot. Misses wide. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, great save by Dostal. Great reflexes, another save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Slides it up ahead to the right wing. Drills him. Had save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Slides the puck over. Gates it over. Shot. And he had an answer with that save. Moves it to Johnston. Fires it. Close save, and he handles it with ease.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Vegas has brought the firepower tonight, producing lots of shots on net, and they continue to lead. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Taken along the wall by McNabb. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Shot! Just wide! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Vegas is in a dogfight. They're clinging to this 3-2 lead. The Ducks win the faceoff. Denies him with a save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Vegas has created several scoring chances, and they lead it here in this third period. The Ducks win that offensive zone faceoff. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Eichel's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Anaheim's gained possession. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. That's gloved by Hill. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Anaheim's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked from someone in front. Gains the zone from the right side. Here's a short pass to Howden. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen. So wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Sissons plays it into the offensive zone. Slides it across. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Goaltender goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And they win the draw here in their own end. Quick pass to Lacombe. And now it's over to Granlund. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Grabs control of it at the point. There's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Makes another stop.
What a great job of tracking the puck up. One but two consecutive saves.
And a great save. Good check. Frees the puck up. Passes it over. Denied by the puck stopper. Gustav's got the puck and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Big opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone face-off.
Well, a lot of ice available to get the goaltender who's extremely fatigued. Get him moving east-west.
Vegas wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Wide.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute. And as a result right there, not hitting the net.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
And now he tries to get it across to Stone. Anaheim's got possession while undermanned. And they get the puck out. Picked up along the boards by Paling. Fires it on net. And that one's turned away. And now it's grabbed by Hurdle. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. And the puck clears the zone. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Marner's carrying it ahead. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength. Brilliant save, read it perfectly.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Moves it quickly over to Smith and tries to make a diagonal pass to Marner. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puts it on net, and he comes up with the stop there. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. Scooped up along the wall by Dial. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Vegas holds a noticeable edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. The Golden Knights win the draw here in their own end. Hannafin's got control of it now behind the cage. Tries to get it to Stone. Hammers a shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Hannafin's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, I mean, that's tenacity. On your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off, that's leadership at its best.
Puck moved over to Barbashev. Cuts to the paint. Denies him in front.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Still lots of time left in the period. The Golden Knights have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Dowds won it off the faceoff. Off the post!
Ryder's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, you know, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Carlson. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a chance. Makes the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Golden Knights start with the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Broken up at center by Carlson. Can't maintain possession. Puts it on goal. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Golden Knights are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Quick feed to Anderson. Looks to make a play over to Sissons. Inside his own end, moves the puck.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
And he takes the pass. They've got numbers here. Sends it out in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Hill's going to hang on for a whistle. Vegas players were saying earlier this morning that they wanted to create more offense. They have done just that, and they lead here in the third. The Golden Knights win the draw. Anaheim's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts it down with a stop. Fires it on net. Oh, there's one more.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Granlund's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Picked up along the wall by Zellweger. Quick shot, scores! And the rookie gets his first playoff goal.
Well, it's so important to manage the expectation and the nerves when you're a rookie, and that goal is going to do nothing but give him confidence. Well, he gets all of this one, James. It explodes off of his stick. He just labels it over the glove of the goaltender.
The Ducks' perseverance pays off as we are tied here in the back half of the third.
Perseverance, you said it. Just finding a way to get it done and stick with it. That's what they've done, and they found themselves here. They've got the equalizer now. It's a matter of now attacking and finding a way to get on top.
The Golden Knights pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Dorofeev. Dishes it to Killorn. The Ducks looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Killorn. Shuts him down. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Puts it on net. That's blocked. Takes the pass. And now he moves it to Dorofeev. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. That knocks it off the puck. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Works it across to Dorofeev. The Ducks gain possession. And that's right on. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Golden Knights win the defensive zone faceoff. Taken along the wall by Anderson. Now he slides it up to Lozon. From the right side, they gain the zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves the puck across to Carlson. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Barbashev. He grabs the puck here at the point. Turned aside with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Vegas wins the draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Dostal. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Slides the puck across to Lacombe. Gaining momentum up along the side. Quick pass to Gauthier. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Barbashev's lugging the puck. Trying to clear. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Past the halfway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And he makes the save with ease. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Vegas takes possession along the wall. And he moves it up to Eichel. Takes the feed. The Ducks take over on possession. Turns it aside. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Downs won the draw here in the defensive zone. There's a shot with the stop.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Picked up along the boards by Piel. Oh, look at this chance. Shot. Stones him in front.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Terry. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Big time stop there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Slides it across to Minchikov. Tosses it to Kreider. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Kreider's got the puck. Picked off. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Carlson's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. And he serves it across to Korzak. And that's picked up by Kreider. Puck scooped up by Korzak. Taken by Hurdle. Moves it quickly over to Korsar. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. This entire goal starts off with a battle, and it's going to be the contact that's initiated, and he does a great job turning defense into offense. They're able to transition, go the other way, and guess what? The rest is history. It's on the scoreboard.
Anaheim's gone up by 1 here in this third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Stopped with ease. The Ducks have it now. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Ducks played along the wing. And that goes off a body. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
The Ducks are now up by 2 here in the back half of this third period. Man, this is a good position to be in.
It's the best position to be in, and you don't want to give any life to your opponents. You have to make sure that you're pounding pucks, you're on them first. Listen, if you're forechecking, they don't get the puck. Attack.
Grabbed along the board by Seneca. Sends the pass over. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Quick shot! Textbook stop by Dostal. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Anaheim's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Quick feed to Zellweger. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Marner's got it on the offensive end. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Levels him with a hit. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Hill? Takes him behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Moves it to Saad. And now he angles it across to Dowd. Vegas has it against the half wall. From point blank. Flushes the leather. What a save by Dostal.
Stahl's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Vegas has had plenty of scoring chances tonight, but they're running out of time to try to even things up late in this third. Eichel's won the draw, and they're on the attack. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Anaheim's got it across the line. And he can't hang on after that hit. Vegas has it. And some good footwork to kick it away. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it to Stone. Up the neutral zone now. Here they come on the attack. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Killorn. The Ducks move to the offensive zone. Let's move to the middle. Takes it last. Oh, flushes the leather. What a stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Ducks lead by a pair. It's 5-3. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Taken along the wall by Dowd. McNabb's moving the puck through his own zone. Sissons looks around. Here's a shot. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
It is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
The Golden Knights have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming, and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
From the point, looks to make something happen. And that's turned aside.
Theodore's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Dowds gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Vegas with possession in their own zone. Quick pass across to Terry. Takes a shot. Cody bodies in the way. Moves it on over to Dow. Big hit. Puck grab by Hannafin. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck over to Sissons. Shot! Oh, great save! Battling for it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Gudas. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Quick pass to Barbashev. Comes up with the stop. Directs it on over to Johnston. Nice zone entry on the left side. Johnston sliding the puck behind the net. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Great hit on the play. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. Lacombe swinging the puck through center ice. Oh, here we go. And he was ready for that save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Tries to feed it over to Johnston. Scores! Quick blast! No chance!
The style of goaltending has changed so much over the years, James, and you can see that he drops right to his knees here in the butterfly position, trying to make himself as big as possible. But unfortunately, the shooter is able to put it by.
Vegas desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Skates to the crease. And there's a blocker stop by Gustav. Vegas has the extra attacker out with the goalie on the bench here. Marner's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, and it goes across the outside of the post. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Makes the save. And it's taken by the D. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Fires towards the scores. His first of the playoffs. And the rookie gets it done.
Well, every athlete wants to establish themselves as a playoff performer. Well, the rookie, an impressive start to leaving a lasting impression. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Vegas will go to work as they win the draw. With possession along the wall. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Puts it on net, and he makes a save there. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Angles it over to Hurdle. Looking to set up offensively. Shot, and he shuts the door on that. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall.
We're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
The Golden Knights are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. A huge response and a tremendous display of resiliency to pick up the win here as they faced and stared down elimination, Cheryl.
Yeah, what a response. And you can feel the energy coming off of them, can't you, James? I mean, you can't really put your finger on it, but you can sense it. This is a motivated group. They're confident. They're collectively together right now, and they're extremely dangerous.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We'll talk to you then.